At this point, man, I'm just over the whole thing. I'm just sick of it.
It's like they want me to snap, no confidence laptop.
Don't know, man. You know what, man? I think I'm overthinking it. Like, it doesn't have to be. I don't even know what I want it to be. The problem is, yeah, so I need a new intro because the last intro got flagged for copyright infringement because I used the sample of the movie. So I'm trying to change it to something else. But I've done all these different versions of it, but like really and truly, that will work. That's the problem, man. All these kind of things that like, when it comes to this kind of stuff, I just overthink it too much. Like every little detail has to be a certain way. And for this kind of project, it doesn't have to be like that. This is supposed to be fun. I want to keep it fun, so I don't want to go mad. Plus, we're like, we're way over the deadline, man. It's Thursday. It's about to be 1 o'clock in the afternoon. I want this out by Saturday. So, I've got to send it to Shapes, let him do his little thing on it. I say little, let him do his big thing on it. Pause. And then that's it, man, ready to go. So this project started because every year I would do like a Halloween track.
Once upon a time on Halloween Day. Actually, no, wait. Once upon a time on Halloween night.
So I think it started with Yuck. I think Yuck was my first Halloween track. That was years ago. Dead man walking on the beat.
My tongue is something wicked, rips apart and sharp enough to cut you with it. Plus my flow is homophobic, boys, you ain't fucking with it. God forgive him, but my lyrics stuffed him in a duffel bag. His muffled screams are nothing. What I spit's disgusting stuff's horrific.
Then I did Haunted Trap House.
I swear this trap house is haunted, bro. And I don't wanna deal with no ghosts.
Spooky.
Spooky, spooky, very spooky. She wanna record, make a scary movie.
All jokes aside as well.
All jokes aside, road ain't a joke, there's no place to hide. Either way, broken inside, we done us hope.
And so I was like, you know what, let me just put this onto one project, add a few more tracks. You see these old movies, yeah? That's the whole process, like the whole time I was making this project last year when I started making it, that's what I was watching all these old horror movies and just getting the vibe, like thinking about what's the vibe I want, what's the feel I want, and that was the feel, man. So I just had them on, and I started watching them just to see the vibe, but then started really enjoying them, man. Like, yeah, man, these old movies, they're alright still. Now this is pretty much done. I just need to do second verse, and I need to get Terry Hooligan to do the cuts. But a couple of little bits and pieces with the beat. But
Yeah. What is that?
Creature from the underground, I set pace, Elijah's on it. Only guy that's out here speaking money, that ain't hyperbolic. Still, when you ask me to your face, I tell you I ain't got. Cause I don't wanna have to chase you down and put the iron on it. Don't send me your music, I don't check the shit if I ain't on it. I apologize for nothing, suck my dick and giant bollocks. Your penis is microscopic, my body and mind is...
it's hard. It's actually nuts. So yeah, second verse with that. And then that's a wrap. Get the cuts. That'll be the last track really. All it needs is the cuts and then that's finished. That's the whole project done. So that's really what we've done. What I've done now is in less than a week, we've put together 5 extra songs. For the deluxe version. So that's cool. So right, innit? That's an EP. 5 extra songs is an EP. So you get like a whole EP added to the album. I'm happy with. And it's not just, like, they're not throwaway songs either, man. They're bangers. All right, let's get this second verse done. All right, 1, 2, yeah. I'm not the one, you son of a bitch, I'm son of a gun. I fucked that up. 1, 2, 1, 2. I'm not the one, you son of a bitch, I'm son of a gun. Brother, push you under a bus, you thunderous cunt. My kids hear this and say, Dad, is that what you're on? I say, nah, love, I'm just having fun with the song. Little do they know if it goes down, it goes down. Cool, cool, cool. All right, let's listen back.
I'm not the one, you son of a bitch, I'm son of a gun. Brother, push you under a bus, you thunderous cunt. I say, Dad, is that what you're on? I say, nah, love, I'm just having fun with the song. Little do they know if it goes down, it goes...
I can't lie, man. Sometimes I say things that even crack myself up. Actually, I only say things to crack myself up, so that is what it is, man. Then I was like, what's the feel gonna be? How are we gonna make it like horror vibe? That's where the idea for the artwork came. One of the most important parts of this project was like the way it looked, because I wanted it to look the way it sounded. So I spent a lot of time kind of researching old movie posters. You know what I mean? Just looking at how were they put together? What's the aesthetic? What did it feel like? So there was loads of different ones I looked at, man. Yeah, man, just going through it. I went through like thousands. And after a while, obviously you start seeing kind of like a pattern. You start getting the feel of like what the feed of the time was. A lot of these were made in like the 30s and 40s. So they're not, none of these are digital posters. These are all painted posters, hand painted posters. So that's the look that I wanted. And obviously, like I'd never done any artwork like this before. So for me, it was a new process. I had to kind of figure out, how do I make it look like that using Photoshop? And it was a proper long process, but in the end, it came out like almost exactly how I wanted it to. And that in itself, I think having the artwork look the way it did kind of sparked a lot of interest from people, like, bro, what was this project going to be? So when it originally came out last year, the artwork itself created quite a bit of a buzz. And it's mad because I've had good artwork for projects before, but I've never had artwork that was so good. People were like, yo, can I get this on a poster? And that's why we decided to sell the poster. Because actually, originally, I made the artwork was made as a poster. So the original artwork is a poster artwork. Then I scaled it down to fit in a square album format. So when people were like, yo, can we get the poster? It was easy to do. I just pressed it up and printed it up and put it online. So this time around, I wanted to do that again, have the poster, but also have a little bit extra. So we've got the hoodies as well to go with it, limited edition. It was only on Bandcamp because what happened was I got flagged for one of the samples I used. So they took it off Spotify, Apple, Tidal, all that. So it was just on Bandcamp. But that was actually cool because it kind of got a little cult following on Bandcamp. But every now and then someone would hit me up like, yo, why can't you get it on Spotify? Like, I want to hear it on Spotify and that kind of stuff. So the idea was to re-release it at some point. And then coming up to this year's Halloween, I thought, why not re-release it and maybe add a few extra tracks to it? And at first I was just thinking maybe, 1-2 tracks. And fixing the Man-Made Monster intro so that it wouldn't get flagged. And that'd be it. But then I just felt like even the first time round, man, the album, it didn't really get the push or the limelight it should have got. All right, we're down to the wire right now. Basically, Trying to get this video finished, but my computer's been really slow. It's been rendering. I left it rendering all night, and it still isn't finished. And that's not even the full video. So I don't know if the video will be finished by tonight. The time right now is Friday, almost 2 o'clock in the afternoon. Can I help you, Mia?
Yeah, I'm getting the iPad. What's going on here?
Working. Got a problem with that?
Yeah. Here you go, another microphone.
The good news is, Shapes has almost finished the mixes. Terry literally sent me the cuts for the last track just as we started mixing, and Shapes is almost finished. So the music will be done, but this video is killing me, man. And this project is cool because I spend so much time making different genres, man. I class myself as a genre-free artist. And the more I get into music, and I don't want to say the bigger I become, because that sounds stupid, but like, just the bigger the projects that I'm into, it's just way more polished. Everything's more polished. The next album that I'm working on, the next full length proper album, it's a really polished sound. Everything is almost micromanaged to the point where sometimes it's not as fun as it used to be when it was just me in a room. And I could sit at night and I could just say what I want. And I don't mean like I don't say what I want on music nowadays, but there's always that thing in the back of your mind where it's like, I want this one to be a single, it's gonna go to radio, it might get synced to an advert or a movie. I've got to try and keep it as clean as possible. Whereas with this, I think it's gonna shock a lot of people because it's really just going back to old Genesis Elijah, man. I think the issue is I needed a new Mac. I've been trying to put it off for as long as I possibly could, but I think today has shown us that this one it's run its course, man. It's done its thing. It's served me well. I've had this since when? Not that long. 2017. 17. Like old, grimy, raw hip hop. And people think like, you know what I mean? Because I don't do it. I don't flex that muscle's dead. No, it's not, man. It's not dead. It's right there. You'll see it. It's right there. Even if you listen to Man-Made Monster, like go listen to Man-Made Monster. Like, tell me I can't bar. It don't matter if I'm making pop music, dance music, house and garage. It doesn't matter. Like, when it comes to putting lyrics on a beat, I will spin your head off. I will bury you under the beat and then bury the beat. So, we're getting there. The problem is you're saying, oh, it's 80% done, but that 80%, that 20% is going to take like an hour to do. And I haven't even added any text to it. I don't know if I'm going to have time to do that. I wanted to add text to it as well.
Imagine if I really tried. The theory is the fear would leave you teary-eyed. I really hide my greatness because these haters copy every line. I'm nearly right. Well, that's really weird because I barely write. And then what really scares him is I tell him I don't use a pen and pad, so I don't really write. Really, I'm a really nice guy. I like an early night. Bath, brush my pearly white.
Looks cold, don't it?
35, certified. Use words to sir, I'm just a nerdy guy. But ever tried burn me, we can turn the tide. Curtains closed, post casket case.
Even like this, it looks cold. But I just wanted to add like a few little extra bits to it. I think these kind of projects are really just a chance for me to just go back to, you know what I mean, how it was, man. It's like The Wire when he's like, yo, I want my corners back. This is me just taking my corners back, man. And letting these MCs know, like, no, it's not safe. It's never safe. It's never safe. I'll come back at any time and take a head off. It's just how it is, man. All right, tell you what. I'm trying my best to get a new video out for tonight, but I don't think it's going to happen.
What you could have done.
What?
Not written that tweet and done the work.
Done the work? I can't do any work.
Oh.
This rendering, I literally can't do anything. You can't do anything while it's doing what it's doing. I'm stuck. Stuck out here. But it will get done somehow, some way. Even if it's not done on time. Like,
It always gets done on time.
This is true. And I think as well, because this time is, because there's a bigger spotlight on it now, I wanted to do the bundle as well. So the hoodies, the poster, the hard copies. Last time I didn't do CDs. So this time we got CDs. I might do vinyl, I might do cassette, depending on how this goes. So, you know what I mean? Just kind of giving it a little bit more than it had the first time round. Just giving it that look. And I think this is what I'll do with a lot of projects going forward. Going back to old projects and just really letting people see them again. Because sometimes I feel like there's so much music that comes out, a lot of things get missed. So I didn't want this to be missed. There's too much work, too much thought, too much passion has gone into this project for me to just let you overlook it. Yeah, not gonna lie, man. This last week, to be fair, has been mad stressful. But today is definitely like peak stress. But I always do this, man. I always leave everything last minute. And not just music, everything in life is always left last minute. And then I'm stressed out. And to be fair, a lot of times, like, I work better under stressful conditions. But this has been a little bit too much, man. They say that some stress is good for you. Like, some stress is cool, some stress helps you function. But when it gets to a point where the work suffers, that's when it's like, that's when I start thinking, all right, cool. I'm not happy with this. But it is what it is, man. When I get stressed, I need to go drive. And most times when I drive, I end up in McDonald's drive-thru. Oh, go on. Let me go. But I've had a lot of, I've had some good help on this project as well, though, man. Like, people coming through last minute. Icicle coming through last minute, dropping a verse. Shapes mixing last minute. Terry Hooligan coming through last minute with the cuts. Like, that stuff's life-saving, man. And all of those people, they have their own stressful lives to deal with. They have their own things to deal with. Their own, I mean, everyone's got problems. But they kind of putting that aside, at least momentarily, to help me out, and it's appreciated. Trust me. This guy's riding his bike the wrong way down a... That's how people get killed, man. But yeah, the only thing that's really stressing me at the moment, like the music will be ready for tomorrow, yeah? So Halloween, you will be able to purchase and listen to the project. But the video, on the other hand, which I wanted done for today, I don't know, man. I wanted that done for tonight. I don't think that's gonna happen. Like, I don't know, it might happen. I guess you'll know before me, because you'll be watching this. So if it came out, it came out. If not, I don't know what to tell you. But this is just part of the... It's part of the process, man. When you're doing things yourself, you come up against hurdles, and one of the hurdles I'm dealing with at the moment is my laptop is just too slow. So it's looking like this is going to be the last project I do with this laptop, man. First world problems, innit? First world problems, but ain't nothing to stress about, really. This ain't even stress, man. This ain't even stress. If you really think about it, it's an album, man. It's music, it's entertainment. Like, the things that are going on in the world right now, for me to even be worried about or stressing about that is it's a bit tone deaf. It's a little bit read the room, mate. I'm grateful, man. I'm grateful for what I have. I'm grateful for where I am and what I'm doing. That's why you come out and drive, man. When you come out and drive, you just get perspective, man. It gives you perspective on what's real, what's serious. And none of this shit is serious when you think about it, man. Like, we're alive and well. I ain't got shit to worry about. What's that French Montana song? Ain't worried about nothing. Nigga ain't worried about nothing. Nigga ain't worried about nothing. Nigga ain't worried about nothing. Ain't worried about nothing. Nigga ain't worried about nothing. Nigga ain't worried about... You get the point.
Good afternoon.
How you doing, mate?
Good. So, share bought 4 slippers. Large fries, $2 picked away.
Yeah, man.
That will be £10.40.
Cool, bro.
My card.
Yeah, man. I like your energy, man.
Fun.
I like your energy.
Thank you. Yeah, all good.
Nice one, brother. Not gonna lie, man. The truth is, I need to stop eating junk food, and I will stop at some point. Just not today.
Here you go. Be careful.
Cool, thank you. Thank you. Can I get 2 curry sauces as well, please? Cool, thank you very much. Thank you. Let's roll. Let's roll. Traffic is nuts as well. Oh my days. How the fuck am I gonna get out of here? Oh, why don't you let me go, please? You let him go, then that will let me go. Yeah. Come on. Come on, mate. Come on. Cheers, bro. Cheers, buddy. We did it, guys. We did it. Right, we've got a shisha lounge. Coming up in the world. I swear, down there just used to be crack dens. Cool. It's a nice little drive. De-stress. Alright, let's go finish this fucking album. Shit, I've got my food. Okay. Shapey boy. Just sent over the mixes. Let's check them out, man. This is like my version of Christmas. Everyone else gets like presents. I don't need presents. I just need new mixes. Shit, where do we start? Let's check out. Sometimes you can just tell from the shape of the WAV, like how cold it's going to be.
Yeah.
These look cold.
Gets well done, then you gotta be good.
Jeez! You get it? It's in my DNA. Method man. Twins out here.
This is hereditary. I'm not the one, you son of a bitch, I'm son of a gun.
Nah, that's cold. Yo. Bruv, fucking mixes are fucking cold as fuck. The only thing I wanted to change was on Man-Made Monster, is it possible to get a little bit more mid in the beat? Because it sounds slightly, I don't know, man, if it's my ears or whatever, but it sounds a bit more tinny than the original version. I just kind of want it to match up a little bit more with that. And I know you probably had a good reason for doing it. But I don't know, just my ears, man. It just sounds a bit, it sounds a bit tinny to me. And I think it's just the beat just needs a little bit more mid. But the fucking, it's like, the mix is sicker than the first version, but just that bit. And on Dope as well, can you just take out some of the reverb on my main vocal? And can you add the distortion? Because there's supposed to be some distortion on the hook as well, but it's not on the version that you sent me. But yeah, apart from that, man, fucking like it's you in it, bruv. It's what you do. Fucking sick. Safe, brother. Cool. So once that's done, we are done. Let's go get a video. And
What's the video saying now?
what the fuck are they? I don't even know. It won't even let me
10 days.
It literally won't even let me open the fucking thing anymore.
That's my strongest attack, I'm as strong as an axe. A monster that raps in abdominal sat with an atomic bomb that's strapped on his back. Abdominals wrapped with explosive, corrosive pathogen packed with a note to quote.
Yeah, it needs a text. It looks good, but it doesn't look.
Great.
Are you talking to me, Mel?
Yeah.
You getting involved for?
I was just finishing your sentence.
Oh, cheers.
Okay.
Cheers, Mooms. Cheers for that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think with a bit of text, it will just kind of just break up a little bit.
Fabric is frozen focus, it's magic, my motion is so dramatic, it's slow, never catch it.
Is that nice?
Yeah, okay. Add some text to it. I think that'll be it, I reckon. I'm just sick of it. I've kind of put the video on hold for a bit. Got the mixes back, so just uploading all of that onto DistroKid. So at least it'll be up, it'll be on Spotify and all the digital platforms. But as far as like it's just one obstacle after another. It's hard to keep up the energy and the momentum when you just keep hitting obstacle after obstacle. And it's hard to just keep bouncing back and being like, come on man, you can do it. You gotta do it, but I ain't got no choice, man. So here we are. But I'm just doing all I can do. So for now, At least the music is done, the music is up. And that's really the main thing. But I really wanted to have the video up as well. And at this point, I'm not sure that's gonna happen. And you can never say like what else can go wrong, because something else can always go wrong, man, trust me. So I'm just not even having that thought. I'm just getting on with it, man. Just getting on with it. But like, I am 100% over it at this point. I just want it done and out. Like, I don't even want to be doing this video. Like, I don't even want to be talking about it. But this is all, again, man, it's all part of the process. Like every release, you're gonna have points where you're just like, I might just scrap this, man. Every release, especially like an album anyway. But fuck am I gonna do if I don't do this? But I'm starving, man, so I'm gonna eat. Just have a break for a bit, man. Just let my mind rest for a little bit, watch some TV. Watch The Mandalorian. And just let my mind rest for a little bit and then just get back on it. Sometimes also that's what you need, man. You just need a break. But yeah. Track 6 is Don't Die Before Me. If this gets flagged again and taken down, I'm gonna cry after all this. Okay, so they're verifying. I've added everything to DistroKid. The audios are going through.
They're good.
So let's just hope it stays that way. Okay, so Apple have flagged up Darkness Part 1 and 2 and Man-Made Monster. So it's saying that I can continue without Apple or scrap the album. So, to be fair, man, like, I don't get that many plays from Apple anyway. So it'll just be Spotify. It's cool. I just hope they don't scrap the whole thing. This whole process has been a labour of love. Blood, sweat and tears. Lots of sweat. Not much blood, actually. Not much blood. A lot of tears. Mainly tears. Mainly sweat. Mainly a lot of sweat. A very sweaty album. Very sweaty. It's been a very sweaty...
Where are these tears?
It's been a very sweaty process. Okay, no tears either. Just... No blood, really. So just sweat. Just been a lot of sweat. What shall we do? Let's do the video. Let's finish the video. Then that's it. It's done. Don't have to worry about anything else. Just get the fucking video done. I'm actually sick of it even being a thing at this point. So let's get the video done.
Night.
Night. been a long day. Still editing this video. But the album's uploaded, so you can get the deluxe version of The Creature from Beneath the Mainstream on my Bandcamp. So that's up now. Go get that. 15 tracks. The video will be out tomorrow, I'm guessing. I'm still editing. Is it gonna flip it? Yeah, flip. So here we are. This is taking forever. You don't understand how slow this is moving. But yeah, the video will be up tomorrow. I just touch it and it starts doing the flipping mad thing. But yeah, new video will be up tomorrow. Man-Made Monster. The album is out now. Still editing this video, but the album's uploaded, so you can get the deluxe version of The Creature from Beneath the Mainstream. It's been a long day. Still editing. So yeah, the album came out. A few little hiccups. Got blocked by Apple Music, but is what it is. The video came out. Looked as good as I wanted it to look. But the response has been nuts, man. Like, the video response has been way crazier than I thought it would be. The amount of people messaging me about the video, the bars, the lyrics has been crazy. As far as the response, on Twitter, it's gone nuts. Yeah, like right now we're on 17,000, over 17,000 views on Twitter. The funniest one was a message. This is the message I got from Terry Hooligan.
Fuck right off. Fuck off, you cunt. Man-Made Monster, you cunt. Fucking hell. Fuck off.
I'm retweeting everything. I don't even have time to say, like, normally I'll say thank you to everybody, but like, it's super hard to... Wait, big up Blizzard, man. Big up Blizzard. Blizzard's a flipping monster. Yeah, I don't mean to be ungrateful by not saying thank you to every single comment, but like, it's a lot of comments. Let's get this 25k. Come on, Messiah. You know what I'm trying to do out here. Trying to hit 1 million views. Wait. Of course I edited that, man. Come on, Jinkster. You know what I do. Raw, even Grime Originals posted it. Big up man like Shapes. Oh, sick. Hey, Black Twang reposted it. Wait, this is my first repost on Twitter for this video. Black Twang posted it on both his pages. Big up Black Twang, man. The album is out now. Go get that. Audio Mac. It's been cool, man. It's been cool to like see the response from rappers, you know what I mean? Like guys that I grew up listening to, guys like Life from For Life Cypher, guys like Black Twang, guys like Kaiser. To see like their response to it is cold, because it's like, you lot taught me how to do this, you know what I mean? Like, you lot taught me how to put bars together like this. These were the people I grew up listening to. Hold up. Hello? It's funny as well because, like I said, this song has been out for a year. Over a year now. And it just, sometimes things just get overlooked. But I say this thing to my daughter all the time. I say, if you're great at something, you will get found. If you're great at something, you're not going to be overlooked forever. People will find you. Everyone who waits their turn gets their time. And this is just a case of that, man. It takes more energy to overlook me than it does to acknowledge me at this point. You can't ignore greatness, man. So I'm at a place where what I do and the level that I do it at, it can't be ignored. In the big scheme of things, it's tiny, yeah? But it's always gonna be that way in the big scheme of things, because unless you're Drake, your numbers ain't nothing, you know what I mean? But in the lane I'm in and what I do, there's not many that can touch. The game is never fair. Life isn't fair. No one said life's supposed to be fair. All you can do is play your game, man. You play the hand you were dealt, you play your game. That's all you can do. So there's no point going, oh, I should be getting more views, or I should be getting more sales, or whatever the case is. Like, maybe you should, maybe you shouldn't. But that's not even what it should be about. What it should be about is, do you love what you do? Then keep doing it, man.
I only make boom back for Professor L and punchlines for Tony D. Surrounded by 1,000 bricks, they all came with the owner's key. They can't afford my deposit.
I'm going to bed, man.
If I didn't give them number myself, then don't be phoning me. I got the boss day face on the phone with me. Sexy fish.
Turn off the fucking camera, man.
Get
a drink as well. Who's been drinking my ginger beer? This is a piss tape, man. Wait, you still rolling? That's it. Wait, cut it off, man. I'm done. Cut it off.
I can slay on acapella or can kill you over beat, or for Pete's sake.
Even the title, like The Creature from Beneath the Mainstream, it comes from that vein of the creature from the Black Lagoon. Them ones there, you get me?
Pushing real rap, that's dope to me. She said, how you rap me?
That's the feel, man. And that's what I am, man. I'm the creature from beneath the mainstream. I came from the underground and I'm still in the underground. I'm the creature, I'm the beast, I'm the monster under the bed.
You know, boy. You know, boy. I'll be out and flying in the dope, boy. Yeah. And
Man-made monster, creature from... Yeah, so...
You streams. I gave you straight strategy when they were selling you dreams. I put my thoughts onto beats and burnt them onto CDs that made money on the road like you would never believe. Then that died and it was all about streams. Figured out $250,000 of them is really just 100.